Really special day here because there is unprecedented security in New York this morning for the Pope's historic visit to the city. There are thousands of police officers on duty for Francis's first full day right here in the Big Apple. The Pope received a tremendous welcome in Manhattan yesterday. It really was just an incredible moment. There were tens of thousands of excited New Yorkers that lined Fifth Avenue. It was, it was just a spectacular moment, to have the city just waiting for the Pope and then the reception that he received.
It was squeals. You could hear squeals
there
on
were
Fifth Avenue
squealing.
as he drove by.
Except maybe the cab drivers who were a little grumpy, I think, but everybody else is pretty excited. The New York Post has rebranded itself this morning as the New York Pope. The pontiff's message is being heard across the country, and this morning he'll speak to the world when he addresses the United Nations. Margaret Brennan is there. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, the Vatican flag will be raised here at the UN to welcome Pope Francis. When Pope Francis leaves the UN this morning, his motorcade will take him to the World Trade Center. He will pay his respects on the hallowed piece of ground. Chip Reed is in Lower Manhattan above the National 9/11 Memorial. Chip, good morning.
That's right. He will be here at Ground Zero later this morning, and as you can imagine, it's going to be a very emotional experience for all involved. He will visit the reflecting pools where the trade towers once stood, and he will pray there. He will visit the 9/11 Museum. He will participate in a wreath-laying ceremony. He will meet with families of 9/11 victims and first responders, and he will lead an interfaith service. Security is extremely tight, Nora, as you mentioned. In fact, there are more than 6,000 NYPD officers who are dedicated to keeping Francis safe. But I tell you, Francis is an unusual pope. He always finds some way to break through security and meet people who are not on the official schedule. Nora?
That's why we call him the People's Pope. Chip, thank you so much.
Francis, the first pope to enter the 9/11 Museum. Pope Benedict had been here. It was not built at that time, but he did say a prayer at the site. We are awaiting words from Cardinal Timothy Dolan, but before that, you can see the Pope greeting members of the religious faiths one by one. And as he entered the hall as well, greeting many who were there to see him. This is an important moment for Pope Francis and the world.
Yes, absolutely.
Papa Francesco, on behalf of this very distinguished group, representatives of the Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, Sikh, Native American, Jewish, Islamic, and Christian communities of New York City, our civic and public officials, and the board of the September 11th Memorial Foundation, I renew to you our welcome and our joy at your visit. Welcome, Holy Father. One of the things we do very well is sincere and fruitful interreligious friendship. Our ancestors came here for religious freedom, and they found in New York City an atmosphere of respect and appreciation for religious diversity, about which you just spoke at the United Nations. We, who have the honor of pastoring our people, we work together. We pray together, we meet together, we talk to one another, and we try to serve as one, the city we are proud to call our earthly home, while awaiting our true and eternal residence in heaven.
اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام وإليك يرجع السلام الجلال والإكرام.
O Allah, you are peace, and all peace is from you, and all peace returns to you.